very well-rounded player, actually.
Yes.
For sales, double. Oh, we got a couple of doubles.
We have some Phoenix starts. Well, a Phoenix. Yeah, a couple Phoenix starts in there as well. We have
Man, a gauntlet with doubles is a logistical nightmare, I have to say.
We have 4 doubles.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
if you're a singles player looking at these doubles charts, I feel like you would want cleaner actually, because the bulk of the hardest parts you can play on P1.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I want to see Matador S21.
Wait, I want to see what Jesse bans.
What is Jesse banning? He has to ban a doubles.
Yeah, he's probably banning Groth because it's a Phoenix. What?
Whoa.
Okay, so forcing, if Mischief bans another double, forcing every single one of these players to play 2 doubles charts.
There's cleaner gone.
Why Matador?
Aww.
Oh.
He thought it was Matador was the doubles chart.
Banning cleaner. Oh no.
Bad Apple D20 gone.
I don't think any of these players are excited to see for sales. Not let alone at the first
How
song.
did Mad Science stay in? What happened? What happened in this ban phase?
I have no.
Oh.
Just for one. Wait, I mean, why don't we just let all of them play the double for 1 credit? It's 5 songs anyway, so they should be able to clear out the doubles, knock it out, play the singles, go past that, play all the doubles, knock it out, play all the singles. Well, I mean, everyone just plays one round as the doubles first, and then they move on to the singles.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the logistics of the ordering of which they should play.
It's preference of the highest seed, right?
Ooh, it might be the case that we have to see Versailles 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Should we let 2 players warm up with singles so we speed it up?
Yes.
Yo, Adrian, 2 players warm up at the same time.
Oh, careful. Yeah. Doubles.
As you guys can see, the inclusion of doubles into an AM gauntlet-based format with 4 players is a bit of a logistical nightmare.
I think it's more the issue of having 1 single cab where you have to kind of take that into consideration.
Absolutely. Yeah. There is not a problem with other venues, so it's a little unfortunate, but we play with the cards we're dealt, and needless to say, it's been a very pleasant experience despite it all.
I think we've been doing great scheduling-wise, so we have the time to accommodate this monstrous final graduation pool, we'll call it.
Graduation pool. That was a good idea.
Graduation pool.
Although, that was kind of like the idea. New one. Go Cooney.
Yep, figuring out the ordering. Seems like we're going to go from highest seed to lowest. Lower seeds get a little sneak peek, but have a monumentous score that they know that they have to beat while playing the charts. So players are going to get, we're going to see Mischief hop on the right side of pads.
Oh yeah, no, old school.
Jesse will probably hop off, and they'll pick a singles chart to warm up as they jump into a D20.
Please! Please!
No way.
Jesse, why?
Mischief should be on, right?
Oh, wait. Yo, it's Mischief. Yo, it's Mischief and Clarity. Yeah.
There's a lot of noise going on. I think it's hard to hear the the communication of logistics. but we're getting it.
It's getting pretty hard, but
Yeah.
thankfully we're a close-knit community, so it gets around.
Yeah, you would think that since we're so close to everybody, it'd be easy to communicate information, but it's loud and crowded here. Wow. Yeah. You can see on the cam for the card draw. But these two new players are going to hop in and get their warm-ups.
I'm just going to say, in my absolute fatigue, huge shout-outs to us for manning the booth the entire day.
Oh, yeah.
What a day.
What a day. What a day. It's been quite a eventful 6 hours of tournament plus one setup. What a way to end it, though. With a crazy semifinals, card draws, and then with doubles included for the final round with some new players and very diverse skill sets yet again. We should introduce the players really briefly. They're warming up with Versailles single.
A ton of new players actually showing up.
Yeah. So Mischief first from New Jersey. Plays often at Fashion District Philadelphia when he gets the chance, but primarily doubles focused, similar to Waffle.
In XX, still trying to get a lot of those 23s, but now that we're all in Phoenix, also still on the 23s grind, it looks like.
Yeah, advanced state from XX perspective, but foot speed monster, but has a type of form that is kind of violent, where if he's like 200 BPM, no problem.
But it
until
shows,
it's 200 BPM twist or 200 BPM very long running, you know.
Yeah, but if you're if you're a player who's more biased towards doubles, that's the kind of form that you can expect to have. I feel like, because you're really focused on mind to body, trying to hit the arrow from across the distance. Whereas in singles, especially for a player like Clarity, it was more singles based. A nice little transition into her from a player from Oregon. Plays dominantly, I believe, in Osumania 5K, which is an arcade in Salem. And she's a very, very well-accustomed singles player, as you can already see. Her cheating form is really good overall. She has really good run control. And up to like S22s, 23s, I've been seeing her have a lot of success. Although, complete opposite of Misha, where her double skills are a little bit not as caught up with her singles, for sure. So this is overall going to be a really interesting match because I believe we have 2 doubles, 2 singles. Very well-rounded. So we have doubles, Versailles, and Brock. 2 new Phoenix charts as well. So you kind of see Mischief compared to Clarity. Although Clarity is playing a harder level overall, she's very good at keeping her form as minimal as possible, whereas Mischief is really full committing.
That was a lot of double stepping.
Right.
Well, really great double stepping. I can tell Mischief is happy with that score. He was kind of questioning a few days ago why he had a similar score on the S19 and S20.
All right, Clarity, being the highest seed, performing the best in the qualifiers, will now proceed into the doubles.
I mean, you know how the song goes now.
Well, I mean, you guys have heard it, so...
It is time. It is time. Do you have any thoughts about the D20 for this?
I believe so. A lot of this is triplets, actually, in the drop especially. There are still some brackets as well, and then there is a very lengthy end run. I believe the song at its peak is not 170, it's 160.
Yeah. We got lots of coffee pastas for Clarity in the chat. People are very excited
Very reminiscent of 4199 as well.
Absolutely. No surprise there. I'm excited to see this. A lot of strategizing happening now.
Wait, is this song overall 170 or 160? I'm trying to think about
160 to 175.
Well, I mean, like the run
I think it's 175.
Is it 175, the final run?
It hurts. It's twisty.
Yeah.
You feel it. Remember to stay hydrated, everybody.
So I guess when it slows down to 160. Wow! Are we going to see the CHQ strat? The return of the CHQ strat?
She's excited.
Yeah, this is going to be a really scary match because if you're a singles bias player or a doubles bias player with two doubles looking at you right in the face, I mean, are you going to just... So Mischief is the only one who's really biased towards doubles, but are you going to give him two double first places bonuses? That's going to be really rough. Yeah, this pool starting to look at some green for the first time. Oh my gosh, she's going crazy. Starts being a little bit nice to you in the beginning, even after the slowdown. It starts ramping up with the brackets. Full comboing through that.
I think the only giveaway that she's a single main is how low she's dipping for the blues in the center.
Right.
In terms of like accuracy and hitting, very confident though. And she's tired.
So far she's doing so good.
Yeah, she's tired.
Last time. Yeah, she's not being able to cover. I guess she's not just used to covering that large of a distance to be able to hit those brackets.
Oh, and having to hit those outside twists is going to be painful if you're not used to them.
Still in line for a pass, but it's only going to get way harder from here.
She's doing the brackets. Found them.
Okay, she's getting a little bit of overflow. Oh, not quite. She's not going to have enough for this final run. In a tournament setting, she's just going to have to hit as many perfects as she can.
Excellent push.
That was a good
push.
showing.
Excellent push.
Great, double A for this is still really good to have.
So up next, we should have Mischief giving his attempt at Versailles.
I think so, yeah.
I think he's feeling prepped for it. He's comfortable with D20s.
That was pretty good, dude. That was really solid.
You heard it here first. She said, "I don't like doubles."
Just to go with the song order.
Mischief's turn. Mischief is gonna hop on the pads.
All right, and now the self-acclaimed most comfortable with doubles in this pool. We're gonna see how Mischief actually ends up playing in this one. I believe he's familiar with the 23, playing it a couple of times when it first came out.
My only hesitation for Mischief, I think, with doubles charts is that he has a tendency to rush. And with Phoenix scoring, it could definitely hurt him more than he realizes until he sees the score at the end.
Yeah.
So his win condition is really, am I going to rush too much?
Right. Although Clarity is claiming to really kind of skid through that, she did her score overall is pretty impressive for a 20.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Had to get the fist bump in before he started. Wish him the best of luck.
I hope that showed up in the camera.
He almost left us hanging. So, in comparison to Clarity, you can see for the center two blues.
Yeah, if you're a doubles main, then you're more acquainted with the half section, which will actually net you way more perfects than a singles main. Someone who is not as aware of how the half section works. Yeah, I mean, having Mischief be so doubles based in the pool of singles players with two doubles charts, it's looking pretty good for him because if he's able to really nail it on the doubles, already that's 10 points.
Yeah, he's also, you can tell from his form, he's a lot more comfortable with the hip twisting that doubles requires for a lot of these far-reaching things, and you'll see it a lot in these upcoming runs.
Yeah. Ah, there it is. Exactly what you said. Tends to rush.
I think it was also a little bit of misstepping. shuffling between
Yeah,
adjacent
blue and
panels.
blue and red.
Yeah.
Or sorry, blue and yellow.
Yeah, blue and yellow.
Yeah. Easy to bracket those two arrows.
Picking up a few great chains.
But we already know where the bulk of the real difficulty is coming in for this chart. This extremely extensive chart, extensive run that's coming up
Here we
right
go.
here. Wow. Still on track, hitting all of these perfects.
Great chain.
Nice.
Made it to the end. With the clear. He's feeling good about it. He's feeling good.
That looks like a 9-4 maybe? A
9-5
9-5 actually, right. Amazing.
He feels good about that. Excellent showing by Mischief. It's gonna be such an interesting pool.
So now, from overhearing the TO side of things, I believe what we'll be doing is, going into GUAC for both Clarity and Mischief, after of which we will then move on to singles.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hopefully more of Clarity's strengths will be able to show here. More of her strengths and also her confidence when it comes to hitting these singles patterns.
Yeah.
And I don't quite remember what we have in line for singles, but...
Let's assume that all players are struggling with doubles.
Right.
Besides Mischief. If Mischief can not get last place, or it takes the first place bonus on the two doubles.
Yeah,
If
then he's
Mischief-
already up 10.
If he has 10, yeah. So, then it becomes kind of a mad dash for second place for
Right.
the remaining contestants.
Yeah, that's actually what I was about to say. All the other singles players, they just gotta hit. It's a really interesting level of strategy because here's the thing: with the doubles out of the way, there's no room for winners bonuses aside from the singles charts.
Yeah, but you're still ranked for the doubles charts.
Exactly. So then at that point, they are just kind of in like a little pig pen of how many points they get, 3, 2, or 1, which is really messed up.
Roth coming up for Clarity. Finds the brackets.
All right, there's not too much outside of someone with a single skill set that they
Wait.
can't do, and for this chart specifically.
Is it a half?
I think so, actually.
Half chart.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard to read if you're singles main.
Red, the middle 4 are going to be really difficult if it starts introducing some twists.
Oh, we do have some outside patterns.
Okay, cheating those like it's a
Nice.
stair pattern. Hitting this interlude section pretty solidly.
Nice
Let's
rest.
see how this drop ends up being. Ooh, that's pretty. Clarity hanging on pretty well. One hold drop, I believe.
It's getting to the sideways twists. It's going to be hard to read if you're not used to it.
Right.
Hit as much as you can.
Not missing at the points where it's important, like the holds. So
Yeah.
she's still in the game.
Very much a contender. I want to see how Mischief performs on this.
Maybe at 8, yeah, 8-8. Thankfully for Clarity, her needing to play doubles is over.
No more
now
doubles.
she's finally able to get into somewhere where
Get
she's
into
a little
that
bit more
comfort
comfortable.
zone.
Yeah.
Yep. And gets a nice rest before the singles begin. Because if you're going to be sight reading those doubles patterns, it's going to feel so much more tiring and exhausting because you have less reaction time after you finish parsing it in your head.
Right.
So having this little reset break to shift your mindset into singles, I think is great for Clarity. Because I believe Mischief and Clarity will continue their set doing singles together, so Mischief gets less time to rest.
That's true.
Technically. But
And Clarity is at a position where she's kind of getting some rest right now, and she's getting comfortable, getting ready for the next singles.
he's ready. He's ready.
But that's also assuming that Mischief is at all phased by this 20.
Yeah. $212 burst should be fine.
All right. Comboing through that initial burst of notes there.
I think he picked up the combo break similar to the Versailles chart, where his blue-yellow kind of accidentally bracketed.
Mischief a little overcommitting here, honestly. Which is going to save him, sure, for the accuracy of having these two doubles charts on lock to receive that initial 10 points.
Yeah, he has a very violent playstyle for a lot of run patterns. Kind of like what I was saying before we started. He's going to take this. His stamina tank is going to take the hit, but he's going to get good sequence of runs that are very impressive. As it drags on, he's going to feel the fatigue, though.
Right. But honestly, as we have strategized at the beginning, maybe it's okay for him to get fatigued here and then not even, because at that point, if you already have 10 points, you're in such a good lead with 2 charts. You're not fighting for the winner's points in any of the other charts. So maybe it's okay for him to kind of fumble the singles charts.
Yeah. Well, I think we can't underestimate the doubles ability of our remaining contenders as well.
Oh, no, absolutely. That's why I'm saying he's definitely got to...
He's got to push.
Yeah, he's got to make a good standard here for the other players to follow. Nice.
Yeah, I think a lot of those sort of like anchor patterns or twist patterns really were catching. I mean, it's 212 BPM.
Absolutely.
It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. And he picks a 949 at 722.
Yeah, almost a double A.
Excellent score. Excellent score. Yeah, I think the common pattern I was seeing for Mischief's playstyle is just very much when it shuffles between a yellow and a corner panel. It's very easy for him to accidentally either lock up or misstep in terms of accidentally bracketing unintentionally. So overall, still able to get a comfortable pass. Sometimes rushing in here and there, but it's very stable performance.
Especially considering the landscape of the folder that he mains, which is like double 23s around that. You can expect to see a lot of brackets, or if you want to cheat certain runs in order to get better scores towards the ending for the pass, you'd actually bracket a lot of runs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of where that perspective is showing up, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're doing
Mischief not needing to play actually for
they get a little break.
Yeah. That's actually huge for Mischief because he has even more of an advantage. All right, we're getting some logistics sorted out right now. Please stay put.
Hang tight.
So, since this is the first time a doubles chart has appeared in a pool of 4 people, we're kind of trying to sort out the logistics of it.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of ordering. Do they finish their remaining 2? It looks like they're hopping back on.
Yeah, it's looking like we're still going to finish out with Clarity and Mischief. So, although Mischief gets a little bit of a break, it's not going to be enough for him to be able to maybe, or it won't be as much as he would have gotten had the other players
they're
finished
hopping
their
back
doubles
on
first.
the pads. So they're going to finish up their set. Get
Honestly,
the last
I agree with this
in.
more. I definitely agree with this more.
Yeah.
Part of being in a tournament setting is forcing yourself to be pushing through all of, like the gauntlet of songs that you have to go through.
Yeah, yeah. Chubb shortcut as the third that they're going to be playing. And if they weren't tired enough from the 212 BPM doubles, now they get to do this 220 BPM singles.
I believe, actually, this chart, if it's anything like the double 23, it has a bunch of jump scare holds. It's one of those where if you miss it, then you just have a missed combo of 20.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
At least Clarity will be in her comfort zone playing singles. Foot speed singles as well. Mischief. No, not afraid to do foot speed singles as well, but it's just a matter of fatigue. Seeing if he'll have the energy tank to pull it all the way through and make it to the end of the song. And this is one of those charts, because it's in singles territory, it's going to be any 4 of the players' games. I think it's very much going to come down to which players can lock in the 16th note drilling.
There's going to be a lot of those.
Yeah. Well, in a shortcut, it's going to be a large majority of the chart. Can they find it?
I believe just like Growth, actually, in the piano drop, is going to have a bunch of holds on top of triplets.
Oh, man.
Because I'm basing this off of the perspective of the 23.
Let's see.
Well, if it's a
Look at
Nimbo
those
chart, then I think we
AVs.
can assume.
Those AVs are strongly... Those are
Is that
fast. 740 and 720.
Jeez.
Getting prepped. They're making sure the panels are where they expect them to be.
All right, well, the step artist is Nimgo, so I can say that this is probably going to be the hardest bits of the 25. Whoa.
Oh, tap holds. Sneaky.
Yeah. As a shortcut,
First drill?
by nature, it's a little gimmicky, honestly.
We had a good chain by Mischief. Preserves the combo.
It's looking like Clarity has the ACK, actually. Contrary to what we see. Ah, what a random side jump. Wow, this is really anyone's game right now.
A lot of greats and goods.
Oh, but so many perfects for Clarity.
They got the hold. What a volatile shortcut to have to play in a tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, players are gassing out.
Oh,
They made it to the end. This is going to be
okay,
tough.
well, first of all, that's not the chart you want to have a high AV on. So many just random jump scare holds. Yeah,
Wow.
Clarity had the act for that. Contrary to the belief of the combo, Clarity absolutely
And the
nailing
life
those
bar.
drills.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Those 108 greats really eat at you, even
Mischief
if you're
did
surviving.
he did a great job of actually pushing through. Unfortunately, as you can see through the screen, a lot of those were actually greats and goods,
Yeah.
which really, really cost him. That was a huge difference in score, despite what we saw.
I think it again goes back to the passing mindset, where if you're going for a pass, you're going to be starting those drills early because you're expecting that you're going to fall behind and you don't want to be trailing misses.
Because you just want to stay alive.
Yeah, you just want to stay alive, so you take the early hit and the cost of judgment. But for tournament settings like this, if you build that habit, yeah, this is their last one. They didn't ban it.
This is, actually, I got Mischief has a pretty good chance at this one.
Yeah.
I think as a doubles player, you look at the little bit of singles that you actually need to know, and those are for like the ones that are titles based.
You could see Mischief already dropping his AV to 650. He's aware that this is a very brackety, jumpy chart.
Yeah.
It's it is very much the opposite of the chart we just saw. You're going to be jumping all over the place, technical versus the foot speed.
Yeah.
This is a good showcase, though. Good showcase of
Variety of skills being in place right now.
two very different singles charts.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really like this draw actually, because there's just so many skills that you have to be really you have to be really knowledgeable and have practice to be able to make it out, which kind of means that like
had the twist.
yes,
Groth had the foot speed.
absolutely.
For doubles, we had foot speed for singles with twisting. We have
And then Shove was
Brackety
more or less
tech.
like Groth, but then it had like a lot of like the
Jump
rhythm was the
scare.
same.
Yeah.
It was a little faster, and yeah, just a random hosts that were worth a lot. Let's go!
Everybody's cheering them on.
Everyone is watching in anticipation. Interesting. Clarity bracketing with her right foot on the red, but Mischief bracketing with his left foot. I wonder if that has anything to say about chart knowledge potentially.
You know, one thing, you can tell Mischief was aware of this chart by the way he set his AB lower, but he might fall into the pitfall of
Playing with the
playing
AB
with
he's
a
not
slower
comfortable
AB
with.
than he's used to.
Right.
So, going to be keeping an eye on great chaining, but so far,
Right.
very strong by both players.
A tournament is a really bad place to be experimenting with AB speeds. Don't ever assume that you'll play better in a certain way if you have your AB slower or faster. Always play with the AB that you're best accustomed to, and you will always succeed.
This is looking pretty even to me.
Yeah, me too.
I've been trying to find any great streams or anything, but
But it's looking like Clarity actually has a little bit of the upper hand here because she's been entering these bracket runs with perfects.
I see, yeah.
This is a telling point, honestly. It's really easy to want to rush these, as both players are actually doing. Both players great chaining, actually.
They're alive. The full life bar doesn't tell the full story. They know it's the holds. Secret holds.
Oh, yeah, Mischief showing off his chart knowledge here. Already aiming his left foot in such a weird way that can only make sense if you know exactly what this chart has.
Here's the other. Both players knew.
Again showing up, but Mischief not being able to read that, actually. Ending jumps here.
Wow.
It really
was
did.
strong.
I still think Clarity overall had the accuracy.
9-2-8
but it was
versus
pretty
9-6.
close.
Absolutely. They're putting down solid scores for the remaining contenders.
Oh my god. And already for the Gauntlet, all 4 songs for 2 players have been played. Results will be coming with Jesse and Dunhill's play.
This is so
Really
exciting.
excited to see how this ends.
Who are our 2 graduates going to be from this mountain of a tournament that we've had today? They're going to get their warm-up in. I think a big question is what kind of warm-up do you even pick going into 2 doubles? One is twisty, one is foot speed, another foot speed, and then... I mean, this has to be Jesse's pick. This has to. This has to be his, him being cheeky about the way he warms up. It's very peculiar. Wow, they're actually going for it. Getting the handshake in, the bow from Jesse. They're going to play Gargoyle full song and showcase that Pump It Up is a stamina game. It's not Dunhill's and Dunhill and Mischief. Give us 1 sec to fix the cards. Yeah, we have Dunhill's on the player 1 side and Jesse on the P2 side, and both players are showing that 160 BPM is no big deal at all to them. When nice rest here. Players look unfazed. $150. I am rejoined by Jay, who just figured out what warm-up chart they're playing. And he is.
So I come
mouth
back
is
from a
dropped.
bathroom break only to realize that I have 5 extra minutes to give you a brief on players that you've already seen perform.
Yeah.
You know what? This is our break. This is our y'all know what to think. So,
I don't know. All right.
just to have something to talk about in the middle of this, Dunhill's actually, I believe, has a 1 miss on Gargoyle Full Song. Or maybe at the very least, not a 1 miss, but he has a 988. Very, very close to Triple S, which gives you the
Jesse also.
run
I can
title.
find his recent score on this. I'll pull it up while we're in the interlude. This very long warm-up.
Yeah, but Jesse, coming from all the way from 19th seed. Amazing journey, by the way, for Jesse. This goes to show how much stamina can carry, how skill to come up to consistency. So Jesse showing that he's an extremely consistent player.
I wonder if he could have been seated higher with his qualifier scores. But I think he was one of the qualifier songs that these contestants had to play was, well, they had a range to choose from. He opted to not play Skeptic S22, but he submitted scores for Saraband and Nihilism.
Oh, really?
Saraband S20, Nihilism S18. I guess the tech section was too hard for him to meet the score requirement for Skeptic S22.
He wants the title. He wants it.
Is it his card?
Sorry?
Is it his card?
Oh, unfortunately, I don't think it is.
I want to briefly say Jesse's score on Gargoyle Full Song, this S21. Recently, he posted a 992.
Wow.
1 miss as well. Both of these players have performed a 1 miss Triple S, which I guess gentleman's agreement. Let's warm up with this.
You know what's awesome? Okay, honestly, the warm-up choice is backfiring on him. But Dunhill's,
Yeah.
his form's just barely breaking, but he's still maintaining such an insane string of not only 2,000 combo, but nearly all perfects.
Yeah,
He
that
gets a huge
accuracy
break
is-
soon. I'm really curious to see how he hits the side 3 towards the last drop.
We see a combo break. The fatigue's kicking in right before the break, and it's only going to get twistier.
That's right. Will he opt to make 1 foot hit 3 notes in order to cheat it? Will he choose to bracket it, or will he choose to actually commit to the turns? This I want to see.
Well, they have to play 4 charts after this.
Yeah, I don't think they remember. And doubles.
I think they're just having a good time.
And he's turning.
I think they're just having a good time.
I mean,
It's been a long day. They want to
can
play.
definitely qualify for pros.
Yeah. They came here to play.
Oh, I forgot. I still owe Jesse the Gargoyle Full Song 25 play.
Yep. Yeah, you have to play that today.
If I get a turn, look at this queue. Wait, we should play the co-op, totally.
Oh,
I'll warm up with
man.
the co-op and then I'll play the 25.
You're crazy. I'll try to match you on that.
All right.
Jesse's combo is climbing up again, even on the twisty bits.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet both players
right.
are feeling antsy. They feel like, you know, we've been in like so many pools climbing our way up, but I want to play more still.
Yeah,
you want to do
probably.
Gargoyle Full? Sure.
Kind of playing for the crowd here, honestly. Everyone's gonna staying hawking behind them. We're getting excited for Gargoyle Full. How could you say no?
Because you have to listen to Gargoyle Full for 6 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
We're almost at the end, ladies and gentlemen.
Might be a triple S. I think so. Oh wait, please hit this last.
Oh,
2 doubles as well. No.
ah.
It's okay. He was saving the energy for it to play that
Yeah,
on his
yeah,
card.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
To quote the TO, okay, let's play doubles.
All right, back to the. Now that the players are warmed up,
You think they're warmed up? I don't know.
yeah, they might need another song. I don't think they've been playing enough. Remember to stay hydrated.
Yo,
Stay hydrated.
huge money saving tip. If you're at an arcade that doesn't provide water for you regularly, but unless you have to pay for it, buy a whole, like, get one of these. Best investment of your life. And before you leave to go to the arcade, refill it. At your house, at a cafe, you have no idea how much money you save every single day from not choosing to spend those $3 on 3 water bottles that you would have otherwise, if you're an active person,
Good for
you
the
gotta
environment.
adapt to your lifestyle.
Good for you, good for the environment.
Pro tips, and good for the environment. Reuse your bottles. Don't buy the plastic stuff. I say as we have an entire pack of
I'm sorry.
plastic bottles.
I'm sorry. I'll reuse this bottle, I promise.
I'm reusing them.
Any predictions for this upcoming?
I'm kind of worried.
I am a little bit worried.
They also just played They're coming out of playing Gargoyle full, and not sure if their stamina is where they want it to be.
So I will say, watching Jesse play doubles, he does not frequent doubles, but when he does play doubles, he is not afraid to twist.
Yeah, but the middle six is a little
Yeah,
bit still rough for him.
yeah.
But for the most part, unless it's like a diagonal cross from the red to the blue,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. But also at the same time,
I haven't seen his 220 BPM recently either for both Groth and
shove, yeah,
Shove.
shortcut.
I'm curious to see how it is,
Yeah,
because he's been focusing on school more. He Jesse has been taking these month-long breaks from Pump and still is a monstrous player. But let's jump into the D20.
I really want to
Dunhills.
encourage Dave Dunhills here to actually play through the entire chart, because I know that sometimes he gives into the fatigue.
How often does Dunhills play doubles?
He plays doubles sometimes, but the most doubles I've seen him play was Milk. I believe he's 16 or 19.
Ah,
Genius charts, but definitely no Versailles 120, right?
yeah. Well, we can see the scores that are.
Wow. Hitting all perfect so far. Should give Mischief a run for his money, even though the strategy was for him to get all of the doubles.
Yeah, those perfect counts are really going to bump the score up.
Right.
Can he
It's
make
really
it
going
through
to come
the
down
chart?
to how well he... Honestly, if he stays as strong as possible, carries his will to the very end, past the run, doesn't even have to pass the chart, he might actually have the AAA here. And that is the score to beat, AAA 953. Because he knows how to twist this section. Look at it. Maybe even being able to perfectly act at the beginning. Can
That
save him
accuracy
here.
is so scary. Wow.
Here it is. He needs to have the energy to finish this run.
It's going. It's happening. It's happening.
Let's go!
Almost, almost, almost.
That might be
That's
enough.
the pass.
That might be
That's
enough.
a pass and very solid judgments across the board. What's the number? 962. Wow.
Walks off. He's just like, I'm done. My job is
You're
done.
not done. You still have more to play. Well, wow. All Mischief can do is watch.
monstrous accuracy. I feel pride in another Boston local being able to take it this far.
Excellent showing.
And singles biased, by the way, if that gives you any perspective as to how scared you should be right now looking at your scores and this monster player.
This is so cool. Since we're playing doubles and they're going individually, you can see all of the scores of the previous players on the stream. Wow.
Last one for Versailles. If you got sick of this song, is the last time you got to hear it today. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know.
Jesse.
Sorry,
Getting
I have to
mentally
do
prepped.
I have to switch into a the shopkeeper moment.
I got you, don't worry. Jesse's mentally prepping.
Now, oh wait, he got that score beating Gargoyle full song, by the way. Just to put that into perspective.
Was like, yeah, my legs are fine.
I wonder how Jesse's gonna feel. I mean, compared to what we just saw, I don't know if his act is gonna be enough. Maybe to carry him past at least Mischief, but I don't even know if he's gonna have enough for that either.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to get in the headspace right now to figure out his win conditions, plan his route, know what he's anticipate, like, you know, where the difficulties will be.
Also kind of see him meditating there, just trying to think about, you know, just think about the entire, how this grand finals is going to play out. Like, realistically, I really like this round specifically because there's so much strategy going around. There's such a balanced skill set across the board. And we know that a couple of these players are biased towards one game mode.
He raised his AV to 715.
Wonder what the thought process behind that would be.
He reads doubles.
Okay, weighted clothing comes off. Weighted clothing coming off.
Yes, sir. He,
You think he's going to try to full send this?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no world where he doesn't. He's going to push for it. Doesn't matter if it's doubles or singles. But his doubles, he gets some crazy surprising scores for a singles main. Let's see how it goes.
Calm, even past the slowdown. Really only getting scary at the drop.
I think all players so far have proven they can combo to this point. Oh, we got a miss.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. In this game, it's better.
It's fine.
If anything, he should be worrying about all the greats he's been picking up starting these runs. Actually opting to double click those.
I think he was the first player to combo through that section by not having his foot misstep on 2 panels at once.
Maybe he raises AV in order to get through some of the ambiguous turns here. Like right here specifically. Dun, dun, dun. And then you got to go into that M run. If that's the case, then it's certainly paid off.
I think he's kind of an adrenaline junkie too.
Yeah.
I think the adrenaline helps him kind of read faster by having less time to react.
Overall, the act is definitely there, I have to say.
There we go.
It all comes down to how they hit this end run. Yeah, trying to cheat the side 3 before. That pattern is really hard because of how far your left foot has to end up going.
It's very easy to accidentally misstep in when you're shuffling your left foot between the center blue and the player 1 center. Look at that
my
score,
God!
though. He beat
He's
Mischief's
still
score.
able to beat it by 500 points.
Wow.
It just goes to show you the difference between clearing mentality and scoring mentality.
Yeah. I think
All of a sudden, the win
raising the AV allowed him to not rush.
Yeah.
That's not. That's all I can say.
Or if you're going to rush, at least have a better pace of it.
Yeah.
Wow! All of a sudden, Mischief's win condition is out of the playing field.
That's not what he wants to see.
Completely even game now.
Takes 2 points on the double start.
It's really excited to see how Dunhills decides to play this one.
Likewise.
Not only is it a lot of foot speed, but it's also a lot of traversing across P1 to P2. Especially with the ending run. If he's able to acknowledge that the end pattern is basically a single start until you just gotta mash until the ending, maybe he might be able to have what it takes. But Dunhill's really, I was gonna say really good at maintaining that consistency for the beginning of the song. Maybe one bad judgment won't cost him too much. We'll have to see.
I like this intro. There's a lot, as a chart, there's a lot of room for optimizing your form.
Right.
Playing these patterns.
Also, there's a lot more runs than you might be used to, like at the beginning of a chart.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
But then you get this nice break.
Yeah, it's one of those charts where it chooses not to completely ramp up in the beginning, or ramp up towards only the end, but it's consistently tough throughout, just to kind of keep you moving.
Here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot of traversing through the pads. Can really do a number on your stamina. All right, playing on only P1 side here. Brilliant.
Wow.
Amazing.
Singles main, by the way.
Right.
Wow.
I love the push here outside of his comfort
very good
zone.
judgments.
Oh, wow.
Very good judgments.
All of a sudden, the winner's bonuses are shifted into Dunhill's favor.
He's ready to graduate and
Yeah.
play tomorrow.
Already at 10
Oh my
points.
gosh. Well, Jesse can take it. It's not 10 yet. Yeah.
So it's actually 3 songs in total because we only have one more double song to get through and then 2 arcade songs they can play together. Thank you.
Yep. We're figuring out some logistics with the planning committee because I think we're trying to get pictures in soon. But, you know, the tournament's almost done. We're finishing up our grand finals pool. So
So it seems that everyone is going to take a group picture in the venue by the DDR machine, fitting of a group of Pump It Up players, huh?
should be by the pump machine. We should crowd everybody in this corner of the arcade.
Although there is a lot of space up there, so
Yeah.
it is pretty nice. We did that last year as well.
Yeah. They should just showcase the pump in the back.
Anyway, with that out of the way, Jesse getting ready for... I want to be curious if he decides to raise his AV for this one too, which would make more sense to me actually.
Yeah. I want to see his...
By 5 or 10 though? Okay, again by 5. That's fine. Turning off FD.
I want to see how his foot speed is for doubles. I'm really curious to see. Another big question here is if he's going to beat Mischief's score.
Right. Man, if I'm Mischief here and I was really banking on trying to get those doubles, I'd be shivering in my
Surprise.
timbers right now.
Accuracy hurts.
My timbers are indeed shivering from an outsider's perspective.
Got 13 seconds. He's switching his shoes.
Yeah. I remember yesterday during the Gargoyle Full Song Double 22, he was also
he doesn't have enough time. He's putting
constantly
he's
lacing
putting
up.
on the blacks.
Oh,
Was he wearing the blacks? Right.
wasn't he?
He told me earlier this morning when he was experimenting with different shoes to use
Yeah.
that he.
I believe he'll have the time. There we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Sorry,
We're fine.
I was just so nervous.
Yeah,
for
it was a little nerve-wracking from an outsider's perspective, but he seems to do really well.
He told me the white shoes he was having a hard time finding the drills, so that makes sense that he goes for the black shoes for this chart. And he hits the first drill.
All right, everything looks really good. Hitting those triplets really nicely.
Okay, his doubles form looks pretty clean, to be honest.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
He got that experience from being forced to play Gargoyle Full yesterday, actually, the double 22.
Ah.
Nice.
Hit the drill.
Really going in for those drills that you can see from the player cam. He's really sinking in.
Yeah, he's
just to
sunk in for those stomping on the
make sure
heels.
he hits every single one of the sensors.
Yep.
Not the topmost ones, but all four of those
he's
sensors.
slamming it, sending it, finding that consistency. These are the shoes he wanted to drill in.
Yeah.
He wants to put a very confident score on the leaderboard.
Overall, really solid breakdowns thus far, but this is where it all counts.
Very good start on the first drill. Oh, and I think he was the only player of the 4 to hit those blue anchors with twisting. Gets the shuffles.
All right, here we go. Stay on P1 side. That was honestly
Almost
probably
full.
enough to beat Dunhill's
That looked higher
potentially.
than Dunhill's. Accuracy-wise, life bar-wise, combos, everything. He hit those drills clean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is
963.
indeed
He takes it
2,000
by
over.
2,000 points over. With 28 grades.
Again, to put into perspective how crazy what we're watching is, Jesse coming in from seed number 19, playing against, we're
Seeds
currently at
11, 12.
11, 12. So that's 8 people, which equates to like 2 extra pools.
As a singles main.
What he was expected as a singles main, playing 2 doubles at the climax. And now we're in a territory where both Dunhills and Jesse are comfortable in. And with the scores that are already being placed on the board for quote-unquote the other singles mains, really excited to see how this plays out. 2 more songs! And one of them's a shortcut, so
Oh.
stay in your seats. Stay in your seats. It's over soon. It's over soon.
Now the question is, do they have the stamina tank left to make it through the day?
Yeah.
It's 2 more. 1.5.
1.5.
But a tall order of 1.5 charts left.
Right, but it's not to say that shove is easily, like you can just run through that 0.5. As you know from the chart that we've seen previously, lots of random moments where the holds are their tick count for those holds are so big. And if you miss any of the holds, you just end up with a random miss combo. And
Yeah.
honestly, being able to actually hit those holds might be the difference between a winning score and a losing score here.
I'm curious to see how both players do on Mad Science. Obviously this chart as well.
Right,
But it's
including
such
the
a
mad science.
Such a different set of techniques than the rest that they've been dealt in this set, in this pool.
Great start to both players so far. You know,
Forgets the taps.
being able to play this second is actually really huge.
Jesse dips in for the drills, but I think picks up a good chain.
Dunhill's at a FC at the moment. Oh my god, look at all those perfects from the drill. Oh! I wonder what sensor he missed. All right, hold run followed by some triplets. Here's the end run. Wow. Honestly, from my eyes, that's definitely enough to beat what we have right now. Yeah.
9-1-9 and a 9-4-1. Dunhill's looking like he wants to just carry this through to the end.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Dunhill still at 2 winners bonuses with 2 extra points for winning both for sales and this card.
Wow.
Now, the last chart we have on the board, Mad Science. Very easy to rush, obviously.
Getting the leaderboard updated.
Yeah, as you guys can
This
see,
is,
if you want the winner's bonus, the score to beat here is 936 or 928. Sorry. Now that we have the scores updated, and both players actually rushing the drill.
At this point, looking at the point breakdown, it looks like we can already declare our 2.
Yeah. Both of them were not the top seeds to make it to amateurs, actually, or make it out of the Gauntlet. Actually,
no, they were not. But
we have seed number 19
their performance
and seed
in the
number,
doubles,
I believe, 16 or 15. One of those to be able to make it all the way, graduate from Gauntlet to be able to qualify as a pro.
Yeah, this is their victory lap and showcase.
Honestly,
wow.
really happy that another Boston local was finally able to qualify for pros in a GUAC tournament. Excited. Seed number 16 and seed number 19, by the way, beating out both seeds number 11 and seed number 12.
In all fairness, I do feel like the qualifiers, because a lot of the qualifier scores were concentrated on the S18 and S20, there was a pretty narrow distribution of ranking distributions in that ladder.
And even to get into pros, it was all about Eclovius. Like, could you get over at 900,000?
Yeah. Eclovius D24 is the final qualifier. Skeptic S22, I think, was the big bottleneck for a lot of these players.
Right.
That one's a hard one to get 900K if you're not an very strong foot speed. Or, well, yeah, it's a hard S22. Let's just put it that way. But right now, finishing up their last set, their victory lap essentially, you can kind of see their comfortability with brackets, which perhaps is good knowledge for the players tomorrow to know.
Right. Jesse looking really comfortable in this chart already. Really curious to see after the big drill section how he decides to hit those turn brackets with blue and yellow particularly going into the inner red.
Wow, okay.
Jesse confidently hitting these individual brackets, knowing that there's no tick count in between these arrows, being able to safely just drill them.
It's that last twist. Very tricky.
Did you see Dunhill's actually drilling all of that?
Hey, you never know.
Not knowing that it's actually a hold. That was awesome to see. I want to see him do it again. Here we go.
Coming up.
Ah, all right. He holds it this time.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, so Jesse hit that perfectly, actually, but he angled his feet. It's like inward, kind of opting to go stay in that little awkward position.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
And with that, all of Gauntlet has been finished. Wait, make sure they don't hit the yellow.
Is complete. You're looking at your 2 graduates from this Gauntlet of today.
Based off the scores, looking like we just got a showcase from our 2 future pros.
And just to give a final tally of the numbers, we had 15 points by Jesse, 14 by Dunhills, and they will advance. And then Mischief came in 4th place with 7 points, Clarity with 8 points.
Congratulations, both Dunhills and Jesse! Welcome to pros!
I think they're too tired to celebrate. Congratulations. Sincere congratulations.